Pick. Build up deep inside. I try to control it, but the angel build up deep inside. So my mind build up deep inside. I try to control it. Irresponsible without your money or not. Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Claim sneaking us, so we just ran in the spot. And you'll spin the block around just like the hand on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Block around just like the hand on the clock. She like the hands on the clock. I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm dropping the bus, so they threw me under. But they mad they don't wanna bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break the ball, me and my soul top two. I blow away the competition like a ball of hustle. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB. I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 444 in the car, my dash. So I told them all, you went first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma throw that cash to my money. Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got it, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, can I kick it? Put the flex on when I bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I? Hey, could count on my power and look at my dollars from all of y'all said a real bad thing. Claim what you saw, but you went with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fire. Y'all see this? No, I don't like this one. Just a little pickup. Never bought in this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's both to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all. Let's go outside. And I said, no, I don't want to come out of this car, I'm not going to. Can I kick it? Hold on. Oh, yeah, right, go that way. Get it out of order. Don't ask me a thing. That's here the night one. How dare you steer in my phone? How dare you steer in my privacy? How dare you steer in my privacy, bitch? You ugly ass bitch. You tell me that nobody's fucking down. You're out, you're a cold buster. Why you want to be seen? Why the fuck you want to be seen? Move the man. If you stink breath coming through the man. If you stink breath coming through the man. I'm out of here. Stop in my private business. Who's calling one face? Do you have a face? Bitch, you ain't got a face. You're a ghost. Bitch, you ain't got a face. And I'm not trying this. You ain't got a face. Okay, this is everything I lie. This is everything I lie. Now, if you want to fucking go outside, people, I'll get one of them. Let's go outside. Let's go outside.
Welcome to your daily dose of things you didn't want to. Won't fall again and I put that on me. I feel the way my heart out on my sleeve. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come follow me. make another L. Designer on me, this they new Chanel. Did that split, did that drip. Champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning teams. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to shout they hit scene, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. DJ.
All I eat is just a sandwich.
Yes, sir. Come on.
My mom didn't want her food, so just in case I'm hungry, I can eat chicken nuggets.
Oh, okay, that sounds a little better right there. Alright. Hey, Danye, I'm loading up on GTA, but whenever you load onto the Mac, just load onto the Mac and then do the little stuff on the screen that it's telling you to do. Once you load on and just a little bit of something that you turn on, that way your name will be already into the game, so then I can see the invite.
Hey, Mitt, I mean, hey, JJ, shut up. Shut up. DJ.
It was a common sight in the 80s and 90s, not quite as frequent since, but it's back. Playoff football in the Bay Area here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar.
Hey, DJ.
Burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football.
Now you can't hit, bastard. Let's get it, baby.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped.
I know, I seen it. When I logged out, I was about to play the game. But I said, no, I'm going to play after this. But yeah, I seen it though. I need to play smart.
First carry for Carlos Hyde.
Oh my God. Play.
And he takes it down deep into
Davis, you seen that cross, bro? That snatch? He was supposed to take that to the house. I don't know why I didn't.
They'll run high. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard
so
line.
Much pain. Built up deep inside.
When they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Touchdown!
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Carlos Hyde. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and
I hate this kicking, bro.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that makes the score 7-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Just take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I try to control it.
A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yes, AB Chicago. Yes. Yes. All I need to do is win this, bro.
The defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Samuel.
Come on.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Yes, the last one. Yep. Let's go, bro. They want me in the playoffs, bro.
Gotta continue to focus on
He is giving me that.
play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Dang, the Jets lost. That's good, though.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Bridgewater.
Thank you.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Ski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
Yeah, run out of bounds. Yes, sir. No y'all.
Doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second.
Get him, Vaughn.
And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
The ball carrier.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Yes, Carolina won. Yes!
Here's Bridgewater. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And he's going to be out around the 45-yard line. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Open man,
That's supposed to be
Samuel
no
complete.
good, bruh.
Taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Bridgewater now.
Good
And
D.
incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To the air again with Bridgewater.
Come on, let's drop.
And
Yes, sir.
This one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Bridgewater again.
Yeah, good defense, bruh.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there.
Good defense.
Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky.
Good
to
D,
punt this
yes,
one
sir.
away. And whistle blown.
Yes,
a timeout
sir.
here is taken,
Love it.
and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Bridgewater to throw for it on 4th. That's
Cut him off. Yes, sir. Cut him off.
Depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First down, Seattle.
They go play action with Haskins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that.
And I got his girl on my side. Yes, sir.
That was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver.
Girl on my side,
Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Haskins.
Hey.
That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
First down, Seahawks.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Hyde. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Richard Sherman.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all.
He was brought down.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
And this is...
And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 at a 1st down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Second and 9. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. He finds his running back, Hyde. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
They're going on 4th down. Haskins, he can run for, and it's a Seattle Seahawks touchdown.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
It is now 21-0.
Is good. Makes the score Seahawks 21, 49ers nothing.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yes, sir.
Looking for Pettis, but that's intercepted. Picked off by
Yes, sir.
and they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. This defense porous so far in this first quarter. They face another 1st and goal.
And your girl was ruined for me, too.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. 21-0 our score after 1.
Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5
You
as they
really
get ready
with
for
me,
2nd
you're
and goal.
against me, though.
On play action,
On play.
Haskins. They'll roll him out right.
Lockett.
And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle.
Tyler Lockett.
Tyler Lockett with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Good.
Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5
Hey, my man
yards
right
as he's
there with
taken
one
down
hand.
right
He
at the
like
20.
that.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
DJ. Come on, man.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Bridgewater now on 2nd down. Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
41-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
1st down, Seattle.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Armstead brought him down. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Haskins.
Oh my God, that's good.
6. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shot.
What you doing? What you doing, DJ?
The 5.
Seattle.
Oh, challenge.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 6-yard line.
On second and goal, Haskins. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. Ball rests on the 7-yard line, third and goal. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. They lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to fourth down. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now.
30-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, it's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Here's Coleman.
Yes, sir. We locking that.
Pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
He's brought down at the...
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
They'll try and run here. It's Coleman. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Good. Just enough to get the first down there with a 1-yard pickup. All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10. Running left, Coleman on the toss. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory.
Coleman, the ball carrier.
Bobby Wagner, the NFL's leading tackler in 2019, there on the stop. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. This is Coleman. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Like that running game.
16 yards, a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from
that's a pick. Jump on. Jump right on that ball, bro. That's a pick. Jump. You gotta jump on that.
Away and smiling. And happy. Another nice game, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That's a pick. Oh.
Throwing on first down,
Lucky
but this
that
one
ball
winds
came.
up to be incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. But it's going to be second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Griffin, jump on the ball, bruh. They need to jump on the ball. As soon as the ball comes, jump right on it. Shit's coming your way.
13 sets him up first and goal. They'll throw again. Bridgewater.
That's my fault.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers get a score closer.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row, we're going to be terrific. But to get one, That was huge for him. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken.
Broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. And a second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Now Haskins on first down. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Going underneath, it's Coleman. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
This one complete to Coleman. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
It's caught, Lockett. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Throwing again on second down. Haskins, and able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, it's Haskins. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Out to his left. He'll try and run it. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. This complete to Lockett. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 34. And his kick is indeed good. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season.
Get that guy! Oh my God! Kicked it too far.
Gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first.
It's a pick. Dumba. Dumba. Swag on nigga.
The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An intercept.
Now to try and hold that score at least where it is.
They start the drive with Hyde.
Ooh.
The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
It's a lot of time.
That one going to be complete to David Moore. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
First down, Seahawks.
Being me over my government name. I made a promise and never will change. Rebels umbrella, I'm hoping it rain.
Right at the line of scrimmage. The former first-round pick, Eric Armstead, the one who got in there to make that play. Now on 2nd and 13. Haskins, complete here. It's Hyde. And he's dropped right at the 40.
I'm always happy now. Ain't no Kevin Cross paid for. And then
that's the mismatch that you want. You want to
I'm a heavy hitter like Javonte Davis.
Back out in the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like bats, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
He may try and run for this. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Pete Carroll, no stranger to rolling the dice. He'll roll it again. 4th down, they're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Haskins. And he's got Lockett. And it all works out.
Don't bother, I'm hoping it rain. Yeah. Hey, Haskins.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
Same thing, Haskins. Haskins. Haskins.
The quarterback run good for 10 that time, but it does lead to a 3rd down.
Talk about controlling the football and controlling the drive. And with runs like that, they'll continue to do exactly that.
Haskins on 3rd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. 20. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Make it back back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Vaughn Miller.
And he goes down.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for two, and they did.
Yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away. They stuck it in the end zone. Keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
They'll run on first down. Hyde, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That play unable to get started thanks to the defense of Quan Alexander.
The 47-yard line.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
You're being recorded, so you can unmute yourself.
They run it again with Hyde.
Get up.
3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 3rd down, Haskins got a man, and he hits him in stride. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. And Pete Carroll looks like he likes his chances with the offense on the field. They're going for it on 4th. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a 1,000-yard rusher each of the last 2 seasons. It's Chris Carson. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Hyde. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Carlos Hyde.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. They run again with Hyde on first. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Call that a gain of 5 as a...
God damn.
Ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Another tote for the afternoon workhorse. It's Hyde. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. first and goal. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
Here's Hyde, third and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A loss of a yard.
4th down, here's Haskins. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle.
Pass complete to
Tyler Lockett. His second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
41. 49ers 14.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. A throw over the middle.
Oh my God, he would have killed them.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Deebo Samuel.
The Niners on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. From the gun, Bridgewater. Got his target, Samuel. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. This one good for a first down, and also that is catch number 90 for him now on the season.
At the 45-yard line.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. It's caught by Coleman. And down inside the 10 at the 9. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down.
The Seahawks 14-yard line.
UK DJ trying to shoot a shot. And shoot.
So still 14 yards to go, second down.
DJ trying to shoot a shot screen. Listen to this nigga. Listen to this nigga. What the? Y'all heard that? This nigga DJ.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. This is caught. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That catch good for 8, but still, it's third and goal now.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And he will find his receiver, Pettis, for a 49ers touchdown. Dante Pettis, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. Here's Bridgewater. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw. I wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Haskins. Philip Dorsett holds it in. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Again, it's Hyde. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they got 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? Looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the 1st half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the 1st. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
All right, Mr. Fantasy Champion, we just saw him fake a field goal, and the kicker has the opportunity to throw a pass. He completed it, but not for a 1st down. Does anyone get any points for that?
No, he just gets some pride going back to the sideline saying he completed a pass as the kicker, but the big thing here is they didn't get enough for the 1st. Oh, he dropped it. Of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And he'll get this up over the 25 and the 26. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Bridgewater to throw for it on fourth. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. Stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Now this throw caught left side, and he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. First down, Bridgewater. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. George Kittle, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Completes it to Coleman. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, a beast in the red zone, his second touchdown of the game. And the 49ers get a score closer. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Left my knee.
Picked off with great anticipation, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Killers on side again.
So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally.
I took the clean route, Bangkok got cleaned up.
And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
Indeed. I think we're down to none. First down, a run with Hyde. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. Behind the chain, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 47-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Hyde. And look at this. For the second straight play, the 49er defense drops him for a loss. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. He finds his running back, Hyde. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart.
Let's go, Arizona.
That play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. They're going on fourth down. Haskins. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Second and goal at the 49ers' 8-yard line.
Haskins going to try to throw it.
Hey, little boy.
Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle.
Feel like a boss.
8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
Well, partner, when a team's up.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And it's caught. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
And the 49er hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Number 26.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind.
They're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points.
Flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. That's a flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. Flag on the play. Hold up. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown. I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag. Ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass. Come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole. Then I ran it. Get money. You ain't trying to get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline. A flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go. I just took off with that rock, just like Tyreek Hill. I just count 100 racks, that's a whole field. He don't want no championship, get him out of here. I just got a set, like I run up in the backfield. I just got a set, like I ran up on a quarterback. Shake and bake, make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worrying about no formers, we ain't staying there. Running off the block, yeah, I'm something like a linebacker. I got juice like a Fanta, how you like it? How you like it? I'm on purple, I'm on yellow like a Viking. Like a Viking. All these plays that I'm catching, I done gone crazy. I do my thing, 6 range just like Tom Brady. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I ran it. Get money, you ain't trying to get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. I'm in the field like a Panther, I done up the standards. Like Michael Vick in Atlanta when it's time to scramble. Neck full of water, call me Black Bridgewater. Lamar Jackson, how I throw them Ravens across the border. Hold up, you know I'm a touchdown with the sack. Run up the hole like a running back on the play. Intercept the pack like a safety, you boys ain't shake play. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I ran